and well, I'm here with Explosive, but well, I think he's AFK. So yeah. But the thing that I'm going to be doing is building a city. But we're just going to be working on the roads. Now that I think about it, I should have put roads on the main thing.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, I told you guys. I'm making a YouTube video too,
Can you invite me now?
invite you to my, my city world. Okay, there you go. There.
Is this a subway system that's gonna be down here?
Meteor was actually building that. I don't know what it is. I think it might be
Is this supposed to be an Omnitech thing right here?
Yeah, this is all Meteor stuff right here. Vehicles.
So where's the stuff?
Well,
So these are like large, like high-speed roads, right?
yeah, these are supposed to be like the highways, in a way.
The
Alright, so
things.
these roads right here are actually gonna be the ones that go off to the highway that, you know, to the main highway, to all the other places.
What's down here?
These roads right here, the ones that I'm working on, or this giant lasting road, it's also in a way a highway, but not really. It's the what's the name of it? Well, it's gonna be the highway that actually goes out to different roads, and well, you know, I'm pretty sure you know, right?
Yeah.
It goes out to different roads.
So this is a newish world, right?
Yes, it's a new world. And yes, I've had
But
many
what's in that
different
other
city
world?
worlds. I've had many different city worlds, but
What's that? What was that other world with that bridge?
oh, the bridge, the one
Yeah.
that I did recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't work on that one anymore because, well, I kind of thought that that was in a way stupid.
How?
I don't know. It's just that many people were griefing it too, so like I thought like it's
People are probably gonna grief this
it's a
world
world
too, though.
without any buildings and all this. Why would I get griefed? No,
The other world doesn't have buildings on it, did it?
No, it had no buildings. All it had was roads. Oh wait, yeah, there was at least one building. Nate joined the city world and said that he's allowed to build his own CSA recruitment office in my territory.
What?
Yeah, Nate said that he's allowed to create his own recruitment office in my territory without my permission. And then Jav briefed it, so
So where are the buildings gonna start? Just in this area?
So the thing that I'm working on is just the like main road. Oh wait, this is what the road is called. This is the main road. It's not the highway, but it's the main road to go through all town, you know, or city.
Yeah, and then there'll be small roads.
Yeah. Like, it's a giant road, but then there's small roads coming out of it.
Like one-way, two-way roads.
Yeah.
So
Do you
where
have
can
city
like
skylines?
buildings be? Just all around here?
Okay, so, not really. So this is the main road, so there's gonna be no buildings at all on the main road or the highway. But there are gonna be roads that are going out of it, and that's where the houses are
I
gonna
mean, I
be.
feel like there should be like large buildings that are around here. Like all the smaller like houses and stuff, like small
Yeah, there are
warehouses
gonna
wouldn't be
be
on the main road, but like skyscrapers and stuff would be around this area.
Yeah, but that is gonna happen, but like there's just gonna be a couple of like larger roads coming out of this, like I said, with the houses, but like it's not gonna go that far because that's where all the like main.
Well, I mean, like, you know, there are going to be like office buildings and apartments and stuff that are going to be in this area, probably, because that's what it would be in real life.
Yeah.
There'll be
I was thinking
large
that the
buildings near
office
the
buildings
large
would
roads
make
and
more
small
sense.
buildings near the small roads.
I'd actually think the office buildings would make more sense to be close to the main road because like apartments, that's where people could sleep and all this. So in the middle of the night you would hear a lot of vehicles, I guess.
Yeah, that's why all the like housing districts are on like small 2-lane or 1-way roads. So
Yeah.
it'd be like half the size of this, or like, you know, fourth the size of this
Just like
road.
this size right here, of this road right here.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because
1 second.
it looks like it's a 2-lane road. But for like a whole week of working on this, like literally, it's almost been like 2 weeks now actually, of me working on the city world. Not a single building just yet. So, yeah.
Okay then. Yes.
But hey, explosive.
Yes.
So after this video, would you like to, like, the video that I'm doing right now, would you like to work on some of the office buildings and apartments?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm probably gonna start building buildings soon.
I think we should start with the office buildings and apartments because, like, we should wait on the houses.
Well, duh. I mean, you're not gonna see a house on a road like this. Probably.
Yeah, that's true. And here's the thing. I was thinking of having the higher class houses on a mountain. Well, not a mountain, but like.
How can you put a mountain on a super flat world?
Oh, it's easy. I'm pretty good at, well, I'm decent at doing terraforming and all this.
I mean, it depends on what you want. I mean, if you want like a
I'm just
small
gonna be
city,
probably.
if you want
I'm
like a
gonna be-
small town that doesn't really have a lot of taller buildings, that
I'm
is
gonna
like
want a giant city.
spread out a bunch, like has large. So if you want like a really big city, you want to do that in a super flat world. But if you want like a smaller city that also has like more smaller
Yeah.
areas and stuff like that, then it would be better to do in a normal world.
That's the reason why. Well, that's the reason why I put it on a super flat because.
Yeah,
I'm
you wouldn't see
having this
mountains in the middle of a giant city, though.
Actually, in the residential area, sometimes you would see like a
I
little
mean,
hill.
unless you're like somewhere in Asia.
Well, I'm just thinking of putting some hills in it. Well, some hills on this and put the higher class people on those hills. Because, well, the higher
Maybe,
class
I don't know.
houses on
Depends
those
on where
hills.
the placement is. It would have to be really far away from the main city. Like,
Yeah, it
really
is.
far.
It is. It's gonna be. It's gonna be not that far from the residential area, but it's gonna be pretty far from the like main, city area. But like the Oakland City, well, this city, Well, this is gonna be the main city, and it's also the largest city I'm gonna have. Like, yes, I'm
Okay.
gonna have a couple other cities, but like this is the largest, and the capital of. Well, it's not exactly the capital of the like Arizona, the Four Corners, and all this like
Okay.
territory that I own, but I'm calling it that because, well, this military roleplay kind of thing and territory, real life stuff, whatever. Well,
Does Nate really think that you have to like have a world for each of your territories?
yes.
That's dumb.
Like, I think it's kind of funny how Nate said, well, Nate said that, and he said that he owns Arizona, but he doesn't even have a world for it. And I said, how do you own Arizona when, well, I flat out told you, I own the Four Corners. Which is Arizona. That's
The
actually where
Four
I'm
Corners
living right
Monument
now.
is stupid though. It's very boring. There's nothing around it. I think there's literally just like a restroom and that's pretty much it.
I'm pretty sure there's like, oh wait, yeah, you're
There's, I
correct.
mean, there's, you know, the actual border that has a line going along it so you could just see the actual corners, but I mean,
But I'm pretty sure I also own New Mexico.
okay.
Nate said
Well, I
that
mean, it's
he
not like
owns
I'm
it,
gonna
and
make
then
a
I
world
say
for all
that
of
I
my
own it,
territories.
so
Considering the Soviet Union, I'm not gonna be able to make a world for all of my different territories.
Nate says that he owns New Mexico, but then I say that I own it,
Who
so like,
wants New Mexico, though?
well,
Much
it's,
higher goals than that.
it's just that mostly all the worlds that, well, Nate owns, well, not worlds, but territory that Nate owns, I kind of also want some of that territory. Like, I wanted it before him. And, well, he says that he owns it straight away. Not even taking it by force, just says that he owns
Well,
it.
did he... Wait, what territory does he say that he just owns?
He said that he owns Mexico straight off the bat.
Well, that's because of whatever happened with Totally.
Yeah, no, but still, you do realize, well, you're a war historian, right?
Yeah.
So, if somebody, like, gives up their thing, does that mean you could just roll in and say, okay, then I own it? Like, not even taking it by,
No.
yeah. Nate says that
From
you have,
history, whenever a leader steps down randomly or, like, gets killed or there's a war going on, usually it would be a rush for power. A bunch of people would be like, no, I want him. And then there'll be a bunch of, like, political fights going on. And then some other leader would be elected. Or another country would roll up with their military and fight for it. But,
yeah,
I mean, you
but,
can't really do that in a roleplay like this, because, I mean, how, like, what other people are going to be rushing for power in Mexico?
Nate.
There's not many other people that would do that. So, I mean, there's nobody to fight anybody if they... It all depends. I mean, like, it's, like, realistic in the fact that, like, if nobody owns a country and you say, I own this, technically you do own it, because nobody's going to fight you against it. Other than other countries, but that country itself won't fight you because nobody owns that country, and that means there's no forces for that country.
Yeah, but then, like, it makes no sense because, like,
nobody, right now, there isn't a Minecraft military for Argentina, which means if I wanted to, I could say I own Argentina, but I'm not going to because that's stupid. And who wants Argentina, of all things? But still, there's nobody owning Argentina, which means there's no forces to defend Argentina.
well, Nate says that since
Probably another military to substitute
totally
for it.
left his, like, military and, well, gave up, I'm pretty sure he gave up, well, he says, he didn't say that Nate could own it, but Nate just rolls in all like, okay, I own all of Mexico, I own all of Spain, and I own all of everything that you owned. And I say, at least allow people to, like, have some of the territory instead of you hogging it all. Like, no,
The only
but,
territory that I would want from Totally is Spain, because it's in Europe. It's closer to me.
That's weird. But Nate just comes rolling in all like, okay, I'm taking it right now.
Makes sense.
Not, no force, no anything. Just says I own it now. That makes no sense. That's
No,
not
it doesn't make
realistic.
sense. Of course it doesn't.
And isn't this based in like realistic, like a realistic era?
Realistic? I mean, it depends. How you think about it.
Because like Nate the other day told me that it's based, well, it's realistic. So like it has to take like real war stuff, war crimes, military stuff.
But the thing is, in real life, if there's a war going on, like in World War II, Germany committed war crimes,
Yeah,
but
many
they
of them.
got punished because they lost. If they won, they wouldn't punish themselves. It's dumb. Or they would, but they wouldn't like do anything severe. They would do something really minor that would less be like a punishment and more of just an inconvenience, like something that would affect them for like maybe a couple months.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, technically you can commit a war crime, but if you're gonna do that, you better win.
Yeah, that's true. I actually read this article, I'm pretty sure, off of my computer. Yeah, well, I looked up World War II and it showed me this. If you do a war crime, then you better beg for you to win. Because stuff, I guess. And then it said that some people even got a giant belt, I guess, getting whacked. I'm all like, what? Yeah, it was
I mean,
from
there were the like
Wikipedia,
huge trials after Germany lost of all of the like Nazis getting put on trial for everything.
It was on Wikipedia,
Even if they didn't
though,
do
so
much.
some of those things might not be real.
Of course that's not real, it's Wikipedia! If you go on Wikipedia and you find something stupid, like if you commit a war crime, the enemy country gets to get a big, like, 50-foot belt to whip you with. Of course that's not real. I wish it was
Oh, and
real.
here's one other thing that I thought
They
was
could
funny.
just commit a
It
war
also
crime
said that
and
would
just be
hang
like,
you.
"Yeah, sure." They would
It also
hang
said
you.
that you would also get hanged.
I want to get hanged.
Yeah, but it said that if you do a war crime in Germany, you will get hanged.
How do you... You come in Germany, you get hanged. How do you commit a war crime? What? I'm so confused.
I learned in World War II, there's
Does a
nothing.
civilian commit a war crime?
Okay, sorry that you're getting hanged. Well, you're getting hanged now.
Where's the mallet? Somebody committed a war crime. Their skull is no longer needed on this planet. I am going to build a build.
Okay, you do that.
My inventory is super full for some reason. I'm gonna put my build right here, and it's gonna be a build.
And by the way, what's your industry actually? Or if you want an
Depends.
industry. Did you just say the fab?
Depends on how... I mean, it depends on what I decide once this building is finished.
Okay, it's just that, you don't have to own an industry. Well,
My industry is science.
that makes no sense.
My
Do you think I
industry
should
is
have made these
science. I do
roads a little bit
science.
more bigger, like 5 wide?
5 what?
5 wide?
Wait, make what 5 wide?
The roads. Do you think I should have actually made them 5 wide instead of 4?
No, this is fine.
Okay.
This is huge. Why would you want it to be bigger?
I don't know. Meteor. Meaty boy.
He is pretty meaty. bricks. That'll go well with this. Have you noticed how well smooth stone and bricks goes together?
Yeah. Brick and smooth stone goes together pretty well. Pretty juicy. Juicy.
Yep.
Yum yum. That sounds weird, but okay. Look at how long this road lasts. A whole week of just working on this giant road. Not even trying to work on the highway. Just a main road.
And I'm working on my skyscraper.
Actually, I think this is the highway anyway.
Or just office building. Depends on how much I'm willing to put into it.
You know what? I'm changing, instead of this.
What's the currency on this world, by the way?
It's paper.
Paper?
I changed the currency of the United Mountain Territory. Instead of it being gold nuggets, now it's paper. It just makes more sense because, like, dollar bills are also paper, so, like, it could make more sense. $1.
I'm gonna have to make a lot of stuff soon.
$1.
Yee, my name is Jeff Bezos.
No, I don't need that.
I have this one world I'm building and it's super huge and it's kind of annoying because I'm the only one building it. But there's a lot of stuff to build. And every time I'm like not working on it, it's really annoying. It sounds stupid. So I'm gonna even put on the gold soon.
I'm gonna say it's totally close. Here we go.
By the way, the dude who said he was in the Marines hasn't answered yet. Or at least he just stopped answering. It's pretty funny.
He called me a 5-year-old little kid even though I'm a 13-year-old. I don't sound like a 13-year-old, but like, I actually am.
You sound like a human.
Of course I sound like a human.
Okay, so what am I gonna do? It's gonna be like that. Yee. Where's andesite walls? Andesite walls are pretty good because they're similar to just stone walls. Is there stone walls? No, there isn't. Andesite will do. And andesite also goes well with brick and smooth stone. I don't know why those things just go together so well.
So once my YouTube video gets to 30, well, to the time limit of 30, that's when I'm gonna end my video.
Now you see, I would make my, do my YouTube videos and Twitch streams and stuff, but my computer is really trashy because it's a laptop. And also, the stuff is pretty good, but I mean, it doesn't work for the way I need it.
Hey,
Or at least it would
explosive.
work if my computer wasn't slow. Cause I mean,
Wait,
like I
that's
can't really record stuff on my PlayStation. So I have like a second screen or whatever. What is it?
that's your paycheck.
Paycheck for what?
Okay, so this is kind of a weird thing about my city worlds, but you get paid for building stuff, but once you build a little bit too much stuff, you actually have to start paying the government to build it. Or me.
Okay.
So everyone that starts, like, it depends how big
So it's
the
kind of
building
like when the world first starts out and it doesn't really have much on it. It's like you get paid to build stuff, but once the world's like all built and stuff, then you actually have to buy space to build.
Yes, like that. Like the new people that just created like their first building, they get to build it for like, well, they get paid for building it. But then whenever they get to their like third building, they have to actually start paying to build it. They have to pay for the materials, they have to pay for, well, you know.
Okay.
Just trying to keep this
Phone turned off again.
but like not really also realistic in a way. Okay, well I'm gonna work on the road going this way then.
What was it? An L85? I think
So
it was an
guess what?
L85A1. One of the trashy ones.
I'm getting more better at building like houses. Modern houses. And also,
I
did you
don't
know that
do
there's
modern
gonna be a
houses.
beach?
I do efficient houses.
Did you know that in this place is gonna be a beach too? Because well, the city could.
I don't know what is with everyone. I'm like, when they want to make a city world that's like next to the ocean, they make it a super flat world, but then they like make it a super flat world that's just land. Wouldn't it be a lot easier to make a super flat world that's just ocean? It's an ocean world, and then you just put like down a lily pad and then build land. That would be a lot easier than having to blow up land and put water down. Or you could just make it like a one layer, or like a one layer of dirt or grass on top, and then you have underneath it is a bunch of water, and then you just blow up everything.
That is true. But here's the thing.
Could work. Yes.
It's not that hard to do that than it is to just do the land and then, you know. They're both
Yeah, but if you have the
hard.
land and it's just land, then you have to like blow up a bunch of stuff and make it like really deep. So you have to blow up a huge deep hole. And you have to make it really big because then it's just gonna look like a large lake. So you have to make it super huge and you just have to blow that up. And then you have to place like all the water down. How are you gonna place the water down? Are you gonna do like the thing where you have like Frostwalker boots? And then like you walk across and you like place it on the edge and then you walk in and place another round and then you walk in and you place another bit? That could work, but still it would be a lot easier if you just have like a one layer of grass than a bunch of water underneath it.
That's what I'm gonna probably do, but then I'm gonna make it a little bit more deeper the more further we go.
Yeah, I would say just make this city like really deep inland and then you can make a different world that's like a beach city.
Yeah, I've already tried to do that, but then, well, it got griefed.
Everything gets griefed. It's Minecraft.
Every single
That's why
city world
that's why there's a
have.
thing called disable autosave.
Yeah, I do that, but for some reason it doesn't even disable it.
Do you exit without saving when you get griefed, or do you exit and save?
I exit without saving. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I exit without saving.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. It should work. There's no way it would just randomly save.
I got this new city world, so this should be easy to like build.
I feel like this building's gonna get griefed a lot because it's the first building.
Yeah, probably. It's usually always the first buildings that get the briefing all the time.
Just don't give anyone moderator. That's what you do. Just
Yeah,
don't give
no.
anyone moderator or creative. And keep TNT explodes and fire spread off all the time.
I am. The only people that I'll give moderator are actually the people that I trust.
Like TNT explosives was on just there. I turned it off.
There it was.
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh yeah, I turned it off before you even joined. Or did I double click it?
Probably double clicked it. I know, so okay, there's just a bunch of random shulker boxes over here.
Where? Oh yeah. Don't mind that. Oh wait, it's been 2 minutes of the... so I'm just gonna end the video here then, because I said at 30, but it's 32 right now. So
Okay.
hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, bye.
Leave a like.
Yeah, leave a like, share, subscribe.
This is an office building.